Be very quiet, the girls are sleeping. Also, we're sneaking up on a PV-238. Okay, here we go.
Welcome back, mates, to another episode of the Heavy Bomber Hunter. Today we're flying the French P-63, and we lured to the kills with our explosive rounds. Alright, I don't know if he's noticed us. We're gonna make our move. We're gonna sneak right up, put our explosive right in his tailpipe. Oh yeah. That's the way. And then we sneak out of there. Gorgeous, mate.
And you'll have to wait for me to finish the Thunderbolt video to hear the rest of that Australian accent. And sorry if you're from Australia. And here we come on the second bomber, and we don't manage to blow its tail away in the first pass, even though it looked like we got some good hits on there. Not that I'm bitter. There's plenty more rounds left in the magazine of this very well-equipped American Lend-Lease aircraft. Second bomber down. Now we're going after the Heinkel 111, and I was afraid he was going to rip himself here. That's all too disappointing when you find a bomber that's not willing to tango with you, especially when you came equipped to dance. And he continues to dive. We're moving at very high speed now, where the handling of the P-63 becomes a little more wobbly with that gun connects, and the amazing 37mm on this plane blows away some key components and sends him down. Back to the hangar he goes. So now with 3 quick kills and some damage to the engine, we're about halfway through our supply of ammunition. I considered going back to the base here because, at heart, I really am a coward. But I decide that I want to contribute to a win, so I turn towards the dogfight happening at lower altitude and prepare myself for the insanity that's sure to follow. At this point, I just want to be a distraction for the very powerful German and Italian fighters that are making life difficult for my friends down below. I'll cut straight to the action as we begin to chase a Bf-109. These are my preferred prey. They don't turn quite as well as the plane I'm in, and they tend to employ similar tactics, so if my pilot can remain conscious and I'm at a higher energy state, which, well, barring the consciousness, that's working pretty well, then I usually feel I have a pretty good advantage over these guys. So this one is turning and attempting to defensive fly. If he had some teammate support, I would be dead by now. But no one's backing him up, so we're free to pester him, and pester him we shall. Now we're down at a lower altitude, where the Bf-109 finds its performance seriously limited. Get a few good hits in with the 50 cals, and in other patches they would do less. In a more recent patch they would have, of course, torn his plane to shreds, talking about when the Italians were introduced and 50 cals became Wunderweapons of the Luftwaffe. But, or I guess they weren't Luftwaffe, but they were still Axis. Anyway, we don't manage to take him down, but we will pick up an assist here. And now I'm chasing a P-47. Got a few solid hits on him, but the P-47 is a fantastically durable airframe. So now that our ammo's empty, we've managed to pick up an assist and to help in driving away the last aggressor in this dogfight. And this is a point where the match gets a little bit stagnant. So I'm heading back to base, and the last remaining enemy player is being a big ol' scaredy cat. I don't really blame him though. He does manage to pick up a few more points, so there is that. We finally return to the runway, and we're sitting down. Fire off the last of our rounds as a little 50 cal air brake, or maybe just an American salute to the ground crew. You decide. We're going to be ground striking for the rest of this match because I don't really feel like chasing a P-47 around his airfield, and if anything, I can play a profitable style by going after ground targets, and the P-63 has a lot of ammunition to take out targets on the ground or in the air. And I like to play a supportive role when I'm in this plane, and since there's already 2 Yak 9Ts, yes, that's right, French, Yak 9Ts, get them while they're hot, like the croissant, there's already 2 allied Yak 9Ts who've made it their mission to hunt down this P-47 and teach him to play aggressively, so I'm supporting their endeavor by putting the pressure on him. If I manage to take out all these ground targets, we're gonna win by points, so that's my goal. And as a nice side effect, I get a whole lot of points and silver lions for doing so. So I'm just giving you some cinematic footage of what ended up being a fairly uneventful match at this point, even though I'm racking up the ground kills, always nice. And as you see me flying gloriously through the air, we're about to find our friend the P-47, revealing himself for one last spray. And that is why I didn't want to face a thunderbolt in the sky. Those things are deadly, so I've been wiped from the game, and it's up to my allies to wrest victory from the jaws of defeat. And shout out to these 2, they did a fantastic job. BitRefresh and The Snippy, pour le mérite for you. Also, turns out BitRefresh has a YouTube channel, and he has one video up right now as of the posting of this video, and it's really good. You should check it out. Cinematic goodness. And here we are, fast forward to the end of the match. We ended up winning by points, and it was a close one, so I really feel like I contributed with my strategy, and that shows up in the post-battle results. That brag screen. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you in the next one.